Hi, my name is Sajong.
And my name is Saran. And this is our video demonstration for our prototype.
For our first prototype, we chose to use Figma since we had used it for one of our labs and we were familiar with it.
While it looks like there are a lot of pages, most of them are just duplicates. Our prototype only really deals with these 19 frames.
The reason we have so many frames is because we needed different displays for when the device is not connected to the app, when it is connected to the app, as well as a dark mode feature for both of these situations, which was suggested in one of our expert reviews.
So now we'll show you how our prototype works. When the user first opens the app, there will be a startup screen. Here, the user is welcomed, and they have the option to log in or register.
If they choose to log in, they will be met with this login screen, where they can fill in their email and password and log in by clicking the login button. If they click the back button in the top left corner, it will take them back to the startup screen.
If they wanted to register, they can click the register button, and here they would have to enter their email, password, and confirm their password. Then when they click next, they can fill in their information and click register to complete their registration.
Once a user has logged in or registered, the home page will be displayed. At first, there is no device connected. The user will have to connect their device via Bluetooth in order to receive updated measurements and ratings, but they can still go through all these tabs without the device being connected.
When it comes to all measurements and ratings shown when the device is not connected, for newly registered users, they are merely just samples to give them an idea of what it will look like. As for users who have used the device, these will be the last recorded measurements and ratings from when they last used the device.
In order to connect the device, you need to be on the home page. Make sure your phone's Bluetooth as well as the device's Bluetooth are turned on. At the top, it tells the user that there is no device connected, and underneath that, there's a button that says Find Device. The user needs to click that button, which will search for devices and display available options. Once a user's device is shown, they can click Pair Device and it will be connected.
On the home page, there will be a rating out of 100 for the user's overall health, immune system, and metabolic panel that is calculated using all the measurements the device has monitored.
Every measurement or rating will be displayed in either red, yellow, or green. Red means it is either very low or very high, yellow means it is slightly low or slightly high, and green means it is relatively at a good level.
Next is the history page. Here, a line graph will be shown based on their overall health trend and their immune system trend over the last few weeks or so.
These values would be the ratings that were displayed on the home screen for that day. Next is the individual stats page. Here the user can see all of the measurements that have been recorded by the device. They will be listed in alphabetical order, and the user can scroll through and see all of the measurements. However, since this is just a prototype, we have only shown the first three. Just like on the homepage, all of the measurements will be shown in either red, yellow, or green.
Next is the search page. Here, the user can type any combination of letters, and the app will display any measurements that match the search entry. So in this case, we search for IG, and when you hit the search icon, it will display all measurements that include IG.
Next is a profile page. Here the information that was provided by the user when they registered will be displayed. At the bottom of the profile page, there is a help option. When the user clicks this, it will take them to the help page. Here there will be a list of frequently asked questions that may help the user. They can simply click on the question that they have and the answer will be shown. They can click on whichever question they want the answer to no matter what frame is currently being shown. They are all linked together. Or they can close the question by clicking the question that is currently open. In order to leave the help page, the user will have to select one of the tabs at the bottom of their screen.
The last page is the notifications page. In the top right corner, there is a bell icon. By clicking this, it will take them to the notification page, where the users can view all of the notifications they have received while using this device. When the device detects any abnormalities, the user immune system or health, or if one of the measurements are too high or too low, the app will notify the user immediately, warning them and advising them to visit their doctor if necessary.
However, in one of our expert reviews, they said that this device could add a lot of fear, anxiety, or contribute to depression for users who have bad health, constantly being told they have bad health. In order to try and improve their morale, we have included notifications for good news as well. So as you can see here, the user received an update notifying them that their overall health rating had reached an all-time high, as well as the last update, which says that all their measurements were in the green that day. While it's important to let the user know when something is wrong, we also want to let them know when they are doing well.
Those are all of our pages, but as we mentioned before, we also added a dark mode feature, which was suggested in one of our expert reviews. In order to activate this, the user would have to click the button on the top left that says light mode. Once they do that, the display for every page will change to a darker tone.
They can still access every page just like in the light mode, even on the pages where the device is not connected, and they can go back to light mode by clicking the same button in the top left corner. They would be able to switch between light and dark mode on every page. That brings us to the end of our video demonstration. We'll provide a link to the Figma prototype in our report so you can get a more in-depth look at it.